teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. This is going to stop things before they can get into the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back. You get some serious yards on the table.
I see through your eyes and I still...
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now was looking for Kyle Pitts. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball. And we just saw physicality personified.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Gets this one to London. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from 37.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Atlanta.
Penix is going to throw again. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. And that brings up 4th and short.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Trying for it with Penix. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
McCarthy starting off with a throw. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down from the 42.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Brought in, inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the shotgun, Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on a quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They are going for it. McCarthy completes downfield to Felton. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings break the tie here in the first. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings take the lead here 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Robinson with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Penix working from the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air with Penix. He's trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A loss of 7
The Falcons getting ready for the punt.
3 and out.
Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our second quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. The Falcons bring it in. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
MC, make another hit.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
They got 21 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Going
line.
back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The give now out of the shotgun. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. He finds Brown right side. And he's blocked down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they need to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Now McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that teams it over the field. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Robinson with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on him. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. We've set it downs from 37. On 1st down, here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 13 yards.
On it with Robinson from the pistol. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Penix here from the gun. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
try and run here with Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And we'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Here's Penix. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this forward to the 6. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Going right side. Robinson with it. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout.
3rd and 4.
Penix on 3rd down. Look, Vikings get there. They're going to win this race. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
And if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the 2nd half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security's paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Penix. Dumped off to his running back. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's got a bunch here out past the 25 before somebody gets to him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Atlanta.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Penix. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run the draw with Robinson. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Back to throw it. Throw caught by his running back. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up after hitting Painter in the 3rd. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Penix working from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Working now from the gun. On the move, headed right. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. On the option, it's Algier. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now to give to Bijan. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. And they just get the play off. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and Minnesota touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. He gets at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To the air with Penix. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
That one complete to Pitts. It's a race down the right side. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
At the 8-yard line.
They go again with Algier. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Unable to connect with his running back. It's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Penix now. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy hits his running back. He dodged the tackle. Still moving. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
To the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Offense up to the line fast.
34 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix here from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They give to Algier from the gun. And second down only works out for a yard. He's back to throw. Gets this one to London. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets up the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give right side. Here's Algier. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now to throw. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. From the gun, they go with Algier. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, back to Algier they go. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. There's a design run. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of
recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's the play. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. And it's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people